Minister Adole. She got pregnant and she has delivered. And she delivered an anniversary baby. She delivered on the 2nd of May. And everything was fine. We thank God for her life. We went home. Then she was in pain. But she did yes. And we call Papa. Papa says, no, Anita, nothing will happen to Anita. When you call Papa, I said nothing will happen to her. And something was happening to her too. Papa would say, nothing will happen to her. And me too, I was down because I could see my daughter, what she was going through. It was a near-death situation. And we kept praying. Papa says, we are praying. The pastor says, I know you were praying for her. After they delivered her, they discharged her, she came home. But she was still going through pain. And the pain was so excruciating that no painkiller could stop the pain. And then sometimes she would say, Mommy, it's like I'm going off. Then we say, oh, as for CS, when they do it, it's like that. Everybody will say, oh, it's like that, it's like that. So then I said, no, let's go back to the hospital. So we went to the doctor's private hospital. When he saw the thing, he said, no, she called the doctor, she should go for admission again. So we went quickly. And when we got there, it's like her system was going down. BP was 70/20. Blood was finished. And she was going off. So when I went to open her folder, I came back. It was like they were there cleansing. I said, what is happening? And the oxygen, whatever was there, the BP monitor was there, everything was going. And they were calling her, don't sleep, don't close your eyes, don't close your eyes. Then she was like, I want a pillow, Then I said, God, what is happening? Then Papa would say, nothing will happen to her. Then I said, and I saw that, hey, doctor said, take baby home. Go and give the baby none. And he will take care of her. So she was in the hospital for some time. They took her to the theater again for another cut. And that one too, the hospital cut, they've not seen some before. They didn't know what was happening. Then Papa would say, nothing will happen to her. I say, Papa, the situation is bad, oh, she's going. He said, nothing will happen to her. So we kept praying. And today, she can get up and walk. Today, let me say, God has healed her. God has healed her totally. The condition she had, if I mention the name and you go and Google, when I Googled it, I couldn't sleep. So I won't even tell you. But the first one was septic shock. She was going through septic shock. Then after the surgery, that condition too was there. The doctors, they didn't even know what it was. So I was praying, I said, Father, if they don't know, show them what it is. And lo and behold, she's doing well. The wound healed so fast that they didn't even understand. The doctors, they didn't understand how, because they said they saw some in Kolebu, the person died. They saw some here, the person died. And they saw some even in the hospital, the person didn't survive. I said, oh, we serve a living God and we don't die before our time. Popo Nyami, Popo in Crawford, they don't die before their time. And I was telling God, this young lady, all her youth, she was in the church. She spent all her youthful years in the church. When people were going out, doing all sorts of things, she was in the church. So God, I couldn't even tell somebody my daughter was sick because I was even shy. How can my daughter be sick? And I said, God, this lady, you know her, you've heard her voice. She sang for you in church. She was here, COVID time, she was here. She did so many things for you. You can't take her life like that. The doctor said, Anita, you nearly died. They had a meeting concerning her. And they discussed the issue. They were trying to see where the problem was coming from because she was in the hospital. She only came home. The thing started in the hospital. They didn't see it. And she came home and she went back again before they saw it. The doctor told me that the doctor who saw that this was the condition, it was God who made him see. Because normally they don't see. The pain will come and go. It won't go. It was just there. She will eat. She was like everything was down. Then she opened her eyes. Hey, well, then I'll shout on her. What are you doing? You know, it's like I'm going. It's like I'm going. He said, you're going where? You can't go anywhere. So I stand here today. I thank God that I'm not in black, but I'm in white. To the glory of God. That our prayers, the prayers we have prayed all this time, we have banked it. It's in the bank. It's in the bank account for us. So when the situation comes, God sees your prayers. And I thank God. I thank all of you who prayed with me. All of you who called there. All of you who supported in any way. I thank you that today, Minister Adole, she's fine. And the baby boy is fine. Thank you all for everything. Papa, God bless you.